What's up, CMBD? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Mara, Brett, and Delta, and today we're going to be doing a review on my AirPods Pro 2nd generation. Now, you guys already know how I feel about the original AirPods. I love them. They were actually really nice. The bass on those were amazing. But after hearing these new AirPod Pros, the ones with the new MagSafe charging, after hearing them after a long time, guys, I have a new winner. Definitely the AirPods Pro. And if you guys don't know what they look like, which you probably do, but just in case if you don't, this is what they look like. That's what the charging case looks like. I have my AirPod 2s. So, first of all, we're going to start off by looking at, first off, we're going to be looking at the size difference. So, as you guys can see, this is the AirPods Pro, and then this is my AirPods 2. As you can see, yeah, this is, a lot, like, it's a lot taller, and they have, this is the douche bud style. Nothing too special. They're good. As you can see, they're not, and they don't move out. The magnets on them are pretty tough. Let me get this right there like that. So you guys some cord. Okay, there you go. And then this is what the Pros look like. So already, I actually just got these yesterday. For Christmas. Got them for Christmas. I got these ones for my birthday last year. Or sorry, in February. And the day that I've, like, ever since yesterday, I've been listening to these, and honestly, these sound way, and I'm saying like way, because I liked the AirPods, like, for their sound quality and everything, and the bass and stuff. But when it came to, like, the looks and stuff, like the douche bud style, like, hold on. That's what they'll look like. That's what it looks like. The douche bud style. So it's nothing, it's kind of ugly when you think about it. So now, with the new Pros, they solved that problem. It looks way better. When you look at the size comparison compared to the old ones, it's way better. So the sound quality on these Pros, I can honestly say, are 100% way better than the ones on the 2s. Like, way better. And honestly, yeah, the Pros are better. And I used to think that the 2s were better for bass. No, the Pros kick the 2's butt. But then I've also heard that the new 3s, apparently have a new driver in them. Like, Apple designed a driver specifically for the AirPod 3s. And yeah, I've been trying these out, and I've never tried the AirPod 3s. I would actually like to try the AirPod 3s and see what all the, like, ruckus is about, because apparently they're saying, like, it's supposed to have the same driver as the AirPod Pros. and they're saying it's supposed to have a little bit more bass than the Pros are. But somehow I don't believe that, because every earbuds I've heard, like right off the bat, when I tried both of these, when I tried my Pros and my 2s, right off the bat, I already noticed that the Pros have like deep, rich bass. Like the bass is like when a bass drop hits, it's like I don't know how you say it, how you explain it. It's more like it's a punching bass. Whereas this one, it's a deep, rich bass too, but these only go down to like 60 hertz. These go down to 20. So when you think about it, that's a big difference. Like with the amount of bass these things kick out, and I mean I get it too, because like look at the silicone tips on these. There's no silicone tips, and the Pros have way more bass. But that's what made me thinking, like they're saying that they put new drivers inside the third ones. Does that really mean that this is going to have more bass than the Pros? Because to be honest, all the earbuds I've heard, like when I tried out the like earbuds without the silicone tips and with, all the earbuds with the silicone tips had more bass than the ones without. So that's what made me start thinking. I'm sure this is what made everybody start thinking, like, how is the AirPod 3s gonna have more bass than a pair of AirPods with the silicone tips, which are supposed to seal your ears and like completely block the sound, because these have active noise cancellation, whereas the threes don't, because they don't have the silicone tips at the end. But they do have the same features. So like this has a MagSafe charging. The AirPod 3s have MagSafe charging. Transparency mode. They both have that. So pretty much the AirPod 3s and the Pros are like a lot, like everything's the same about the AirPod Pros. Like the AirPod Pros and the AirPod 3s are the exact same. The only difference is these have active noise cancellation, and the battery life on these go to 4.5 hours, and 24 hours in the charging case. And the new 3s go up to 6 hours, I believe, and 30 hours with the charging case. So that's the difference. Otherwise, everything's the same. But when you don't use the active noise cancellation or transparency mode, it goes from 4.5 hours to 5 hours. But yeah, so these are the AirPod 2s, and these last 5 hours. So these last like a little bit longer. They're not much. But to be honest, if I had to recommend, if I ever buy the AirPod 3s or whatever, and I'll do a review on them on this channel, but I'll compare them to these. But right now, all I can say, after having these two pairs of AirPods, I honestly, if you have these, the AirPod 2s, I honestly recommend, if you're looking to upgrade, I honestly recommend getting the Pros, because honestly, guys, you have no idea. Like, if you haven't heard the AirPod Pros before, you guys do not know what you're missing, because when I had the transparency mode on, I could hear myself crystal clear. It sounded like I didn't even have earbuds in. And then when I have the active noise cancellation, can't hear nothing. Nothing. Like, my brother was talking, I could hear him a tiny bit, but not a lot. Like, it blocks out a lot of noise. And to be honest, the sound quality is amazing. Compared to the 2s, the bass, way more heavy. There's a lot more bass. And when you turn it up all the way, it's crystal clear, no distortion. Whereas when I found out when I turned up my 2s, it kind of, I feel like there was more treble on the 2s, and it was more like a little bit, okay, here's how I would say it. So my pros, like, I definitely have a lot more bass on the pros, and in my 2s, I can say a little bit louder. They're a little bit louder than my pros are, but there's bass, but it's just not enough bass. Like, I like bass. I'm a huge bass person, and I have the crushers, and that sensory bass, and that shakes my head. It shakes my head. Like, that's what kind of bass I like. And to be honest, I like both AirPods, but the Pros are literally my favorite ones out of all of them, because they fixed two problems in my book. Most people say they fixed 3, but in my book they fixed 2. Because the first one was they fixed the way the Pros, like, they fixed the way it looked. And the 2, they fixed how much bass was put in those. Like, there was like 60 hertz. The 2s only went down to 60 hertz. That's I heard the bass, but not as much as the Pros. Now when I go to listen to the Pros, honestly, a lot better. Like, a lot more better. Yeah. These are, like, they're literally brand new. Like, I used them like twice. I used them once yesterday and once today. I haven't used them that much, but the way these look, oh, I don't know. Just me, guys. I'm a huge Apple fan. All their Apple products are nice. The thing, though, I just don't. I like the AirPod 2s, but not as much as the Pros. Like, honestly, I recommend the Pros. So if you guys are out there and you're looking to upgrade your AirPods, like if you had the 1st or 2nd generation AirPods, I definitely recommend upgrading to the 3rd ones or the Pros. Or the AirPod Maxes even. Or if you don't have the AirPod Max money, then go to the Pros. But even the Pros are pretty expensive. So, yeah. But anyway. So, yeah. I recommend going to the Pros if you guys are looking to upgrade your AirPods. Definitely go to the Pros. Because, honestly, the active noise cancellation is amazing. The sound quality is amazing. And the transparency mode, it doesn't even sound like you're wearing them. Like, it sounds like... It doesn't even sound like the AirPods are on. So, and there's adaptive EQ and spatial audio. I forgot to recommend or mention that. Spatial audio. So, if you guys don't know what that is, so spatial audio is when it's like 360 degrees. So, wherever your phone is, like, let's say you're watching a YouTube video or a movie or whatever, and you have them on, it has a setting on your AirPods list or whatever. You press it and it would say spatial audio. So it's cool because I've tried this out, and it's when you have your phone in front of you and you go to turn your head, the noise kind of it follows your phone. So, like, if you were watching like this and you kept your head like this, how most of the time when you stay like this, you can still hear out of both speakers. But when you have spatial audio and you have your phone in front of you, you go to turn your head and only one and your noise stays locked at the screen while you turn your head. So then all your noise is coming through this one, and then if you want to go switch it like that and turn your head the other way, it's gonna come through this one and barely out of this one. If that makes any sense. So it's like when you're watching a movie in a movie theater, it's gonna be just like that. That's what spatial audio is. And that does drain the battery down, like, to 4.5 hours, like they say. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys are looking to upgrade, like I said, I would definitely recommend going to the AirPod Pros. Like, definitely. And I've seen that. I've been looking through a lot of videos, and literally, I searched up the best earbuds in 2021, and AirPod Pros were in the top 10. So definitely recommend the Pros, the AirPod Pros, or the AirPod 3s I can't really say I recommend the AirPod 3s because I haven't even heard them before. But yeah, just for now, like oh yeah, and the price difference. So I think that AirPods 2 with the wireless charging was $269, and then the AirPod Pros were $330. So that's the price difference. So when you think about it, that $330, if you guys are worried about buying the AirPods and then worrying that they're not going to be worth the money, guys, they're 1000% worth the money. Like 1000%. Like, in my opinion, these are like the best earbuds I've heard in a long time. Like, oh yeah, they're yeah, I recommend them. So yeah, guys, that's all I have to say today. And I am excited about these because they're brand new. They're only a day old, and I've heard them, and oh my gosh, the sound quality is amazing on them. So yeah, guys. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications for all our newest videos. And yeah, guys, see you guys next time. Peace.